What up, YouTube? Got another video for you today, and this is just kind of my impressions of a knife that's been reviewed to hell and back over here on YouTube. And this is going to be, I just acquired a Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This is a sprint run though, and my feelings on the Paramilitary 2 is I really didn't. You know, I could appreciate the knife, and I could appreciate everything that, you know, everything in the quality and everything, but it just wasn't something that I liked. I've dragged my feet for a long time to get this knife, just because there was so much other stuff that I liked better. And now that I had the opportunity to grab a sprint run, I just went ahead and got it. And to tell you the truth, as far as the knife's concerned, it's a beautiful knife. It functions, I mean, the tolerances, everything is just like what typical Spyderco. It's nice, large, ergos are comfortable, you know, the access lock and everything on this knife is just perfect. It's really nice, really cool knife. I could appreciate everything about that. The sprint run here is getting the CPM S35VN on the blade steel there. They're kind of, all these sprint runs are kind of hard to come by. They usually, you'll get your hands on a couple of them, or they'll come out, you know, 500 or so, and then they're gone, and then the price goes up through the roof. And basically, as much as I would like to maybe keep this in my collection just so I say I have a Paramilitary 2, or just to have a Paramilitary 2, I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up selling it. Probably I'm going to wait a little while and selling it and getting some more money in so I can buy a bunch of other cool stuff. So, but I purchased it just because I've been wanting to get it for a while. Just was every time, you know, I got around to it, I just found other stuff that I wanted to get more. But, you know, and my channel, I review knives. You know, I don't go over the $100 range, and this is well over the $100 range as far as this, especially on the secondary market, because the availability being so slim. They're even more. They're kind of getting crazy. But it's a really nice knife, and I could appreciate everything that goes into it and why people like it. I just don't. It's not my knife. It's not the kind of stuff I like. So, she's a little stiff. But it's going back in a box, in the plastic, all pristine. This is probably the second time I've actually opened it just to show you guys for this video, just because it's going to go right back in the box in pristine condition to be sold to somebody later on down the road. That way I can obtain something that you know, I like a little more. You guys are probably thinking, you know, and I've had conversations like this with a lot of people, and they just flat out think I'm crazy. You know, the Paramilitary. I like the military better than the Paramilitary. If I had the military, I may, you know, maybe a different story. I may end up keeping it. But you know, especially the titanium one looks awesome. So that's something I may keep. But my taste is Spyderco pretty much won me over with the Manix XL. This Manix XL, I would, you know, I would take this all day, every day over the Paramilitary, and it will. And me saying that, I know it will spark up a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of comments. It's just the way I feel. I like this knife better. It's larger. To me, it feels way sturdier as far as construction goes. It's got a lot of you know, the same characteristics as the Paramilitary 2 as far as the fit and all that good stuff. I just like this better. It's got the access lock, you know, really nice. I just like the shape better. The ergonomics are better for me, and it's just a knife that I still feel that it's sturdier, and I feel more confident dealing with a knife like this than the Paramilitary 2. But it's all opinion. Like I said, I don't hate this knife at all. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate this knife. I think it's cool as hell. But as far as my Spydercos, this is really, you know, what I like. I mean, another one would be the Lum Chinese. I love this knife. I think this thing is cool as hell. You know, I would love to see a titanium frame lock version of this, or a titanium version of this. You know, I like the mini onslaught, or the onslaughts. I wouldn't purchase one. They're shaped kind of funny, but one of my Grail knives is actually a Benchmade Deja Vu. You know, that's one of the ones that, you know, if the money's right at the time and I find one I come across, I'll jump all over that. My favorite, the Deja Vu over the over the Onslaught, all day, every day. But this is just basically, it's just a blade shape that I really like as far as function wise and whatnot. The lock is there, the quality's there. It's Spyderco, you know, so that doesn't really, you know, that doesn't really bother me at all. I'm not into the satin finish. As you can see, every 5 seconds I'm wiping my fingerprints off of this. But yeah, but that's how I feel about it. Paramilitary 2 sprint run. It's probably going to be thrown on eBay or something in a couple months when you can't get any anymore, and I'm going to go ahead and use that money to get something else. I mean, you know, for the money, I mean, my whole thing of it is this guy right here, I could sell it, and with that extra money, put a down payment on a custom. You know what I'm saying? Or halfway, I'm halfway there on a custom. So, or someone who really is into Spydercos and has got every other paramilitary sprint run except this one may want to trade me for something that I really like, and they'll throw a bunch of stuff at me that I like more than this, and that'll be my opportunity to go ahead and you know, make good business, make good business, and you know, acquire a couple things that I could either review on a channel or keep for my personal collection. What I review on a channel and what I have my personal collection, there's, you know, I have a lot of knives, guys. It's just some I review on the channel and some just get stashed back because my channel just deals in, you know, different stuff than what my personal collection is. So, but anyway, guys, just to throw a video up there, I'm not going to go over specs or anything like that. I just told you the blade steel, and this is a sprint run. Paramilitary's been through hell and back as far as how many reviews are on it. You guys know it. I'm just giving you my 2 cents on that and how I feel about it. And it probably will be going up for sale sometime in the future. You know, when there's not many out there and I see them on eBay selling for about $300 or whatever, this will be put up on there, and I'll have $300, and I'll be anywhere from $200 to $300 away from a custom. So, or a good trade or whatever. So anyway, guys, that's just pretty much it. My views on the paramilitary. Don't hate me for it. I think the knife is really cool. It's just not the shape that I like. I have different tastes than everybody else. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the support. Just wanted to share with you guys. You guys have a good evening. Peace.